Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first time doing a makeup tutorial. I'm going to start off by filling in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Chocolate. I do have a fan on because my room is so hot right now, even though the weather has been getting a lot better recently. Also, don't mind this on my forehead. I got a mosquito bite the other day and it hasn't gone away. Sorry, I'm just getting a mirror so I can actually see what I'm doing a little bit better. Oh shit, my bad. I do have my brows microbladed, so it's not very hard for me to fill in my brows just because I already have kind of like a guide. I don't know if I would recommend microblading just because essentially it didn't come out how I wanted it to. I still find myself filling in my brows a lot of the time. I know I previously got it just so I wouldn't have to fill in my brows for when I go to work, but I still find myself filling in my brows every single day, so I don't know if it's worth it per se. Okay, I'm going to go in with my primer now. I'm going to be using the Becca, the purple one, and then the Hourglass Veil primer. Going in with like two different primers isn't needed, but I like this one because it smooths out my skin, and I like the Becca one because it gives me an extra glow. My skin is normal to dry. It's a little bit more dry than normal, I would say. Don't have too much texture. I do face masks a lot of the time, so and then I just do the purple one kind of like on the high points of my face. Sorry if you guys hear a fan in the background. I think I already said that though. Alright. Now the foundation I'm going to be going in with is the NARS Radiant Creamy or Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. It's this one right here. I'm in the color Stromboli. This is my like summer shade, and just because I do get very fair in the winter months. This is my first time filming a video, and I literally had to set up and then like stop because I forgot like to grab my brushes, like to have them like near me, and yeah. I did previously go in and actually, what is it called? I did my skincare before I started filming. Just didn't want to really film that portion. This foundation is extremely like full coverage, but it's not like drying, it's not matte, it's radiant, just kind of how it says in the name. And I do like to blend it out with a brush versus like a damp beauty blender. I know like YouTubers like put some like in their ear and stuff, but I don't know how I feel about that. It's like, guess you can do it for that. I do, however, go in like when I'm done, just to kind of like make sure there's no brush strokes or anything like that. And then I'm just kind of like checking to see if I need a little bit more coverage somewhere. Sometimes I know that like I'll need it in my cheek area just because like the foundation I guess doesn't stick very well there, at least on my skin. Alright. Next, I am going to go in with some concealer. I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in medium. Sometimes I like to put some in the middle of my forehead, other times like I don't. Just kind of depends how I feel. Today is Saturday though, so that's why I'm kind of going in with a little bit more full coverage products than if it were just like a regular work day. I honestly don't even wear makeup when I go to work. Like I'll fill in my brows, kind of like I said, and then I'll wear a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes just because I have the worst under eye circles, which I'm sure you guys were able to tell. That's honestly my only like concerns with my skin. Other than that, like my face is pretty good. I never used to wear makeup when I was younger. Kind of started wearing makeup when I got into college and stuff. Just cause I don't know, I need another hobby. I used to craft, and then I started watching YouTube tutorials and stuff. So then I kind of really got into makeup, and it's been something that it's been since 2015, October actually in 2015, that I started like placing my orders on Sephora, and then, you know, shortly after I kind of learned how you can actually save money, you know, because obviously makeup is so expensive, but you can like save money if you shop when there's like 20% off coupons, like for both Sephora and Ulta. I do like Ulta better though because I'm gonna actually add a little bit more concealer. I like Ulta better because of their point system. I will like place some orders. I'm just putting it like right where like my darkest is. And then I'm gonna try not to take it up just because I do have really creasy under eyes. So I'm gonna try and blend it down. But just kind of how I was saying, I like Ulta's reward system better just because you're able to like use points, and you know that turns into cash and stuff. So I place a couple orders. I actually just placed an order with my points. When that lasts 20% off, like when you're a credit card holder, you get 20% off. I placed an order. I bought the Dose of Colors X Iluvsarahii collection with my points and with the coupon, so I ended up paying like 40 bucks for the whole collection. And it was like, I didn't get a lippy though. That last lippy, I forgot what it's called, but it's sold out. But I know that the new collection, the one with Katie and daisyperez, that one's going to come out soon, and I'm totally gonna order that because I love them. I did place, I love Desi. I watched her prior to Katie, and then I started watching Katie once I like, you know, kind of saw that they were friends and stuff, and I really enjoy watching them. But yeah, so I'm gonna place that order, and then when I place that order, then I can go ahead and get that last lippy that I need, well, the lip gloss from the Iluvsarahii collection. I love Iluvsarahii too. She is, you know, obviously Mexican, and I'm Mexican as well, so I obviously love her. I just realized that I didn't pull out a highlight, so I'm gonna need to like get one of those. Luckily I'm sitting right next to my storage unit for my makeup. Awesome. So now that I'm done blending in my concealer as much as possible, I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes. Obviously, like, I'm out of frame because my products are like on the other side of me. So yeah, I don't really bake just because like I mentioned, I have really creasy and dry under eyes. I honestly don't know how YouTubers do this. Like right now I'm filming on my phone, so like, and I'm not even doing it like backwards, I'm doing it like where I can see myself. Like I don't know how YouTubers use a camera and then, you know, like they're able to see themselves. It's so hard. Something like happened with my loose setting powder and it actually just broke right here. Oh well. I wear glasses, so I do tend to kind of add extra powder to my nose area, because if you wear glasses, you know, like makeup always rubs off there and it's so annoying. Okay, and then to set my face, because I do love to set my face, I'm using a new Hourglass powder. I should probably show you guys before I open it. It's this one right here. It's honestly amazing. I used to use the It Cosmetics one, the Bye Bye Pores or something like that. It was good, but just kind of how I said, like, this one is way better. It's obviously more expensive, unfortunately, but I love it, so I will use it. Honestly, anything that's good, I will use. I do use a little bit more of high-end makeup rather than drugstore. It's not really like a reason why. I just kind of like, when I first started using makeup, I started using high-end makeup, and I've loved it ever since. You know, the only thing I hate about the Hourglass powder is the damn packaging it comes in. It has this like little H right here, which is where the powder comes out of, but like I'm constantly having to hit my pan so like I can get more product out. And then like, you know, I understand like the reason for it, but Jesus, like I wish it would. Oh, looks like my UE boom just turned off. It looks like it would be like, you know, like obviously it's so you don't use like too much, or a lot of it doesn't come out and then like it gets wasted or whatever, but just give me my damn powder. Okay, now that I'm done setting my face, I'm going to go ahead and kind of blend it in with a brush. This brush is dirty, obviously, but I use it for powder. So, okie dokie. Oh man, I set my face and I forgot to cream contour with that Fenty Beauty stick. Actually, like, I'm sure I freaking forgot because I'm obviously recording a video. Had I not been, I would have remembered. The brushes I use, majority are Morphe brushes. I love Morphe brushes. Like, I know there's so much like controversy. I should have probably used one of those Morphe palettes, but I obviously didn't grab it, so no. Kind of doing a reddish theme for my makeup today, just because it's the first day of fall. So I usually do warm colors, but it's the first day of fall, so let's see. I'm gonna start off by using the Dose of Colors X Iluvsarahii collection. I should probably be like over here because that's where like I have room, like instead of covering my face, but whatever. Let's see, the first shade I'm going to go in with is this one right here. It's just to kind of lay down a foundation for like the rest of my colors. And I also did not grab a lippy, of course. Why would I? I would never honestly look at like little mirrors that come in palettes, although now when I'm recording this video I find myself doing it because it's a lot closer and I can see a lot better. So now I understand why YouTubers are just like, I wish I had a mirror. Like, cause yeah, it's like super useful. I'm still using that same color. I've picked up, you know, as I'm building up the color, I've picked up more. I feel like it looks a lot more deeper on camera. The next shade I'm going to go in is with this one right here. And I'm going to use that like on my outer V area. Then the brush I am using is kind of like this. It's small, very like dense. Sorry, I like obviously don't know where the damn like hole on this iPhone camera is. Why would I? I've only had it for, you know, almost a year. I'm kind of just like laying the product down and then I'm blending as I get, you know, closer over there. Everyone has always told me like, oh, you should make YouTube videos. Like, you always recommend really good things, and honestly it's because of all the damn YouTube videos I watch. But I love finding good things that, you know, I can recommend to other people. Just because, like, not everyone has, obviously, the time or the want to do things like that. And I do usually always do my foundation before I do my eyes, which I know sometimes it's not the best. Honestly, the only time I ever don't do it that way is if I'm, like, doing, like, a black smoky eye. Alright, next I'm going to go in with this berries, or blushing berries from Dose of Colors 2. I really like Dose of Colors formula. It's really good. And it comes with a little brush, but I usually like that little brush for like underneath. But for now, I am going to, I'm pretty sure this is just the same brush I just used. Oh, and it has a mirror in this palette too. I'm over here like looking in the camera and trying to, I hope I'm like enunciating correctly here too, because if not, how annoying. You guys aren't going to be able to hear me. Oh, and I didn't even tell you guys what shade I'm using. I'm using this shade right here. It's the second one in the palette. And I'm obviously constantly checking that I'm in frame because, and like I'm not covering myself, but it's actually kind of hard to do like tutorials. I'm also putting it on the inside because I'm kind of gonna go for like a halo high. I wouldn't say a cut crease per se because I don't ever cut my crease. Like, I feel like that's so annoying. But you know, probably like next week I'll probably do something like that. Alright, and then I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Same brush, honestly. Like I said, this is my first video that I am recording. And of course I was like, let me do a makeup tutorial. But then I'm going to do a haul because I've been shopping the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta, and there wasn't like amazing things, but I did pick up a couple of things. Today's the last day actually, and I placed orders for that setting spray, the Urban Decay one, the long lasting one. That one's pretty decent. I used to use it at the beginning when I first started using makeup. Not so much now. But I think that because it is like 50% off, I can obviously, one, replace the dirty, ugly one I have, and two, I can gift the other one for Christmas. Obviously, already starting to think about Christmas because it's like right around the corner. I'm taking a clean brush and just kind of buffing out the edges of my eyeshadow, just to kind of have that blend per se. I'm trying to think of like what I want to go in the inner, like the center with, but I'm probably going to do a gold because I'm basic. You can't go wrong with gold. Oh my god, my brows itchy. I honestly just grabbed a couple palettes and I put them on the table next to me. I actually bought a table just so I could start doing these videos. It's super nice, but I'm gonna need like an acrylic piece because I really don't want to ruin the table. It's like a wood. It's a nice wooden table. I had honestly previously bought this white one, and it was like, you know, one of those ones that you use for outside when you're like doing a cookout. It was small, but honestly I was like, this isn't even cute. Like, I want like a cute table. Not like you guys are looking at it, but you know, just for myself. Okay, that was that. And now I am going to go back to this palette, and I'm gonna use the gold that's in this palette, the middle shade right there. I'm just gonna use my finger to apply. I always feel like with these shimmer shades, it's so much easier just to use your finger. Not a lot of people like to like wet their brushes, or you know, wet the eyeshadow for it to be like better pigmentation or whatnot. I don't really find. Sorry, I'm looking at my clock because I have to go pick up my mom after this. But yeah, like I said, I don't really do that because no. I feel like I've done it before, and I guess yeah, there's a difference, but I'm not going for something like that. If I want something like that, like I'll use like the Stila glitter and glow eyeshadows and stuff. This is cute. I did take a like longer blending brush to kind of diffuse it, just because like when you first put on the color, like you obviously have to still blend it out. I feel like people forget that step. I am adding more though because I want it to stand out a little bit more. I feel like when you use your finger, it's a little like hard to always be like super precise. I'm just like wiping off my finger like on a napkin that I have right there. Going back in with the brush and just blending this out. Yeah. Awesome. I'm gonna contour or bronze, whatever you want to call it. It's honestly, this is not Marc Jacobs one. I just bought it. It's in Tantastic. It's okay. Like, I don't know if I love it or hate it. Or did I already bronze my face? I think I already bronzed my face. Well, whatever. I'm gonna go in one more time because yeah, gotta be bronze or chiseled or contoured, whatever you want to call it. I do have to go into my under eye lash line or whatever it's called. Like in the camera, I feel like this eye looks like it's not blended out, and it's annoying me, so I'm about to go in and blend. I don't usually highlight my brow bone, by the way, especially not today because Yo Girl needs to go do her eyebrows again. I should make an appointment for tomorrow, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, this looks better. There we go. And now I'm taking a brush like this, and I'm going to kind of repeat the same colors that I did on my crease and just kind of do it down here too. This is such an ugly face that I make when I am putting eyeshadow underneath my eye. Oh right, and I also forgot my mascara. Of course. Why wouldn't I? Okay, I'm gonna use this brush to highlight my inner corner. I know this color is called Poquito Más. I remember Iluvsarahii's video on it. She was like, you know, whenever you want to like do like a little bit more, but not a lot, like un poquito más. So there we go. And it really like turned pink. So now I feel like I should kind of do like a pinkish highlight, but I love gold highlights. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab my highlight. I'm gonna use this one. It's the Anastasia Amrezy highlight. I'm gonna use this fluffy brush. I like fluffy brushes for highlight. Out here, like, gotta glow. Some on the nose. And then some on the forehead. Yeah, I still highlight my forehead, even though I have fat ass forehead, I know. But whatever. It's not really my forehead that I'm highlighting, it's more like on top of my brow bone. Okay, and then again, I take a fluffy brush, kind of go, just because I don't really want it to be like super intense up here. On my cheeks, I still like it to be like that. I'm actually going to also use the Fenty Beauty highlight in Hustla Baby. And let's see. I'm gonna use the same brush. Just because this one does pull a little bit more like peachy pink-ish. Okay. Let's see, gotta set my face now. And I'm going to use the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Setting Spray and the Morphe one. That was a lot, I know, but YOLO. And then I do like the first one that I spray, I do like to like push it into my skin. And then I'm gonna go in with the Morphe one. This Morphe one, like, I actually really like it. Okay. And now I'm gonna take my mini handheld fan because, of course, I listened to Kathleen Light's and Jaclyn Hill's recommendations, and they love this setting spray. I mean, not setting spray, but they love setting their face and then using a fan. So I don't always like line my lips, but I'm gonna be using the Buxom lip liner. What shade is this? I keep like forgetting to tell you guys shades. I think it's Undercover, or at least that's the name of it. I bought these last time there was an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. The only thing I don't like about these is like when you put the cap on, it wants to like flatten out the lip liner. It's like, I don't want a flat lip liner. Like, I need it to be pointy. So I like to like, you know, obviously like outline my lips, and then I'll like kind of plump them in together, or blend it in, I should say. Wow, that time I got up, I should have grabbed my mascara. Oh well. Well, I'm not going to do that on camera though, but you guys get the gist. Like, you're obviously going to put mascara on, because, yeah. I'm taking the Iluvsarahii in Dose of Colors collab, and it's this is the color No Chica. And I'm just going to put on the center today. I'm going to take the brush that comes on the other side of the lip liner and kind of like use that to blend it in. Well, I was going to like put this back in there. And this is the Tarte lash curler. I actually just whenever it released, this was like a holiday collection one. Whenever it released, I bought an extra one just because I loved that it was black and gold. It's like my aesthetic, I swear. I'm going to take the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Honestly, like, my eyelashes don't ever stay curled, so this, I guess, helps it. Any other mascara, like, my lashes fall down right away. It's kind of lame. And then obviously this takes like a lot of concentration, because I'm like infamous for getting mascara like on like top of my eyes and stuff. Alright, and then now I'm taking the MAC Extended Giga Black, this mascara right here. I use this one for my, like, underneath my eyes, for my lower lashes. It works the best. And that's about it. That is the finished look. At this time, like, I'd probably put my glasses on now, but my glasses are in the kitchen, so I'm going to do that later. But this is what it looks like. Yeah, so thanks for watching this video. Subscribe. I'm going to definitely be posting more, and yeah, like I said, it's going to be a lot of like possibly hauls, my favorites. Like, I love those kind of videos, so that's probably what I'm going to post. Yeah, so thanks so much.